Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So recently I've had a few people come up to me and tell me, do you know that you look like this person? Do you know that you really look like this person? And I've never seen the similarities. So apparently there's a couple people that I've gotten a bunch of times that people have said I look like. One is Brittany Snow. I don't know if you know who she is, but she is from John Tucker Must Die and Pitch Perfect. And then I just got recently actually that I looked like Evan Rachel Wood, Marilyn Manson's ex-girlfriend, which is great. And the other one is Jennifer Aniston sometimes. So what I think the commonality between these people are the blue eyes and the small mouth, like the pointed chin, small mouth. So I really think that's why they think I look like these women, not necessarily because I look like these women. So anyway, I decided to find a picture of Brittany Snow and do my makeup similar to what she has in the picture and just kind of put the two up together and let you guys decide if that's true or not. So anyway, this was my attempt at doing that. So it's actually pretty easy makeup and easily recreate it. So I hope you enjoy the transformation. First, I'm going to use my Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Instant Pore Eraser and my nose, my chin. This ends up always being around the places that I get most dry. I guess if you only have a moisturizer, that'll do as a primer, so don't worry too much about having a primer. So she has a very a lightly contoured face. She doesn't have anything too crazy. It's pretty natural, just a little bit of bronzer. So I'm just gonna cover my face with full coverage. So I'm using this Boo Boo Cover Up. Boo Boo Cover Up, I think, is the name of the brand. It's a concealer. It looks like this. I actually got this in an Ipsy bag. I don't know where you can get it. I'm sure you can get it at Sephora or someplace else. So I'm just gonna put this on my nose. I've been doing this because it seems to cover up my red nose, and I'm just gonna pat this in the corners of my eyes as well. And I'm going to take this L'Oreal True Match in the color N1, which is soft ivory, and I'm going to use this as just as if I'm doing a highlighter. I'm going to take this stippling brush by Crown. It is just a dual fiber brush, looks like this, and I'm just going to lightly blend in This is going to be a really fast foundation routine, I feel like. She has somewhat of a nice dewy appearance, so I'm going to take my L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation, and this is in the color N12, which means it's just a mix. So it's soft ivory and classic ivory mixed together. And I'm just going to pump that onto the back of my hand and add that to my face, where on my cheeks and around the top of my forehead. And I'm just going to use my foundation brush from Real Techniques. This is actually a buffing brush, so I'm going to use this, dip it on the back of my hand, and apply this to those places. And next I'm going to add a little bit of, I'm going to add a bit of a highlighter. I'm going to take this NYX HD Concealer in the color CW02. It looks like this. I have very hit or miss time with this concealer, and I find the only way that it does not crease with me is if I use it with a beauty blender to soak up all the extra product. If I use a sponge, or a brush rather, with this specific product, it always creases. I don't know, maybe it's just too thick, but if you're gonna use this, I suggest using a damp beauty blender. I'm just gonna take my hand to spread it out a little bit first, and then I'm gonna do the beauty blender to it. Then to set that, I'm going to take my NYX HD Finishing Powder in the color Banana. Looks like this. It's a skinny little thing, and I'm going to set underneath my eyes. And I'm just using an E.L.F tapered brush. I believe this was $3. Oh, I'm not going to contour, but I am going to use a bit of bronzer. So for today, I am using my Rimmel Natural Bronzer It is in the color Sunlight, number 21. It looks like this. And you can see the color. So I'm just gonna take a big fluffy brush from Eco Tools. I'm just gonna swirl it around and add it to where I normally would have contoured. It's just gonna be a lot more subtle. The line isn't gonna be as defined. It's just gonna bring all over warmth to the face. And then for blush, she has a very, in the picture it looks like it's more of a peachy kind of sun-kissed glow. So I'm using my E.L.F blush in, oh my gosh, I don't know the color. Candid Coral is the color. It's that tiny little sticker on the back. Looks like this. And it's just gonna add a little bit of peachy color, a nice sun-kissed color to the cheekbones. Kind of finish off the face, I'm going to highlight and give a little bit of shimmer to our face. And I'm using the Hardcandy Honeymoon highlighter in number 127. Looks like this. It's a baked highlighter, so it has a nice shimmer to it. I'm gonna add a little bit to the tip of my nose and my Cupid's bow. And one last time, I'm just going to take a relatively clean, big, fluffy brush and go over my entire face to blend it all together. I'm going to contour my nose ever so slightly, and I'm using the powder blush called Harmony from MAC. It doesn't even look like a blush, it looks like a a contour color. Just taking a tapered brush from Crown, and I'm gonna just very lightly contour my nose. Alright, so her eyebrows are not very heavily defined. Instead, I'm going to use this NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the color Taupe. And this is a new product from NYX. They have a bunch of new eyebrow products, and I love their gel. Their eyebrow gel, it looks like this. Oh my gosh, when I put it on, and I'll show you in another video, it is like lacquer. It does not come off. So I'm gonna try out this pencil though, because I feel like this tiny little brow pencil will do a good job just giving it shape but not filling them in too heavy. The point is so tiny, so it really works well. Can't see. Okay, so these are going to be a lot thicker than the ones that she has in the picture I'm looking at, but it'll do for now. So moving on to eyes, she has a very neutral eye going on. It doesn't even look like she has much eyeshadow on at all. To just kind of give a little bit of dimension to my eye, I'm going to use a new eyeshadow I got from Urban Decay. It's called Laced. Cool, it's a very neutral shade. And I'm just gonna add that to my crease. I'm going to use a tapered brush from Crown, the same one I did my nose contour with. So as you can see, it makes a very, very minimal difference, but enough to kind of give the eye a little bit of definition. And I'm going to bring this under my bottom lash line as well. After that, just to the middle of my eyelid, I'm going to add a very neutral shade. From my Naked Basics palette, I'm taking the W.O.S color. It's this guy, where am I looking? This middle guy right here. I'm using a flat tapered brush, a professional eyeshadow brush from E.L.F. I'm just gonna tap that and place it right on the lid. A little bit of this to the eyebrow bone. I can't really tell if she has eyeliner on. I think she does have a little bit on. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of eyeliner before I add some fake eyelashes this time around. I'm using the NYX Epic Black Mousse Liner. Looks like this. And this stuff really glides on well too. I really like this so far. And I'm gonna add a little bit to the outer corners of my eyes and about halfway down my lower lash line. I'm gonna smudge it out slightly. So I'm just taking another angled brush from E.L.F. This one's black, and I'm gonna just smudge out the bottom line slightly. So now it's time to apply our false lashes. So let me go get them. So I am using Ardell's Twin Pack. They are number 120 Demi Black. They look like this. This definitely has fake eyelashes on, I believe. I mean, what celebrity doesn't these days? So I'm gonna go ahead and apply these guys, and I have to get really close to the mirror, so I don't know if this will really work for filming, but give me 2 seconds, be right back. Okay, so I started doing part of my lip and then realized that I wasn't filming. So what I said in the last clip before I realized I wasn't filming was that I'm using this Lasting Finish Rimmel lip liner pencil in the color Red Dynamite to fill and to outline my entire lip. So to finish off the look, I added some of this Fearless color from E.L.F. It's a lipstick like this. It doesn't have any labeling on it, so I'm pretty sure it's from E.L.F. Finished filling in the rest of my lips to add a little bit of a shine and also to fill in any gaps the lip liner did, or the lip liner had. All right, so there you are. I hope you enjoyed, and I don't know if you see any similarities, but this is the closest I could come to imitating Brittany Snow's makeup. So I hope you enjoyed, and we'll talk to you later.